Welcome back to the Bazaar. I'm Inko, and I'm continuing my Mac grind. I'm playing Mac until I lose. And the reason I settled into this, decided to try to see how long I could Winstreak on Mac, was pretty straightforward. I think Mac's potential economy is better than Pig's. That got nerfed a lot with the Hotfix. But in addition to that, I also thought that Mac was able to transition into a lot of very different broken things in the endgame, and I thought that between his economy and his late game pivot options, he was strong enough that I could probably win every run as long as I didn't make a mistake. This run is a great showcase of exactly why I believe that, because this run really had nothing going for it the first 5 days. I thought the build was fine, but apparently playing Poison in today's meta is just a mistake to begin with. But eventually I found Vat of Acid, which, make no mistake, is not a poison card at all, it's a burn card. I pivoted into that, I committed everything in my build to it, and, well, frankly, it's one of the strongest items in the game right now. So, considering just how much support for it I end up finding, it's no surprise that we managed to turn this run around and do something fascinating with it. Because I have not seen a better Vat of Acid build. It has its weaknesses, it's not a perfect build, it doesn't trigger on combat start like I would like it to, but it is very, very good. And I hope you enjoy seeing the journey, seeing just how strong this pivot option is. Here's the run. Alright, let's get this Mac run started properly, that is, with income start. I know what I like. Hard to justify not going to Andy when there's a chance you fail your fight if you don't take a shop. Opening letter opener with Venom, huh? Looking like we're going Spider Mace quickly in this run. I'm definitely gonna roll, I want to find the Spider Mace. Bit of a shame. I will happily take an Emerald considering what else I have. I think Durable and Fireflies can go ahead and stay here. And this should be good enough to kill any monster. This is a 5-second speed, 5 poison item effectively, with Hemlock and Emerald to stack up with it. I don't think Haunted Kimono is valuable on Mac at all. Neither is Duct Tape, is the weird thing. I guess that sends me to Kyber Drone, which I'm sure I beat because, like, I deal damage at all. When you slow, a weapon gains 5 damage for the fight. Mac has some good sources of slow available, most of them from enchants, I guess, but still. I think I would like Trained. That would open up some interesting stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna grab and hold an Insect Wing, I suppose. Is Langjin Mac a thing? No. No, definitely not. What am I gonna do? Use Venom with a 10-second speed weapon in my PvP fight? Absolutely not. It is 2 gold. Hot damn. Alright, that is going to be interesting. We'll figure out what to do with it later. B1 and B2 are good. It's just like, this is 1 poison, I think this is 1 poison, that's 1 poison on my other items, which is alright. But I think I need to go to Quixel. I only get 1 shop, and Quixel is a 2 gold roll. Sorry, it's a 4 gold roll, but like an extra 2 gold compared to a bronze tier shop. The reason I say I only get 1 shop is if I roll at Quixel, that's 4 gold, plus I presumably buy something. So that's going to be all my gold, and I would never go to another event. I currently don't enable Tiny Furry Monster. I think it's very likely that taking Quixel over B1, B2 ends up giving me a worse set of 2 hours than taking B1, B2 plus whatever's on the next hour. So I'll take the Emerald, buff up the poison. Boom, Tiny Furry Monster, slow item's alright. But JJ is a better shot than Quixel in my eyes. Retort to start generating lead, love that. Don't think I'm interested in those, but I will happily roll. I don't have any value on the Nightshade currently. Do I want to grab a Shard of Obsidian? It's faster than Letter Opener, it's just better. So yes. Do I want to grab Nightshade just to use it in tomorrow's PvP? Or sorry, PvE. Well, I don't heal or regen at all, so it's the same as the retort currently. No. I feel like I'm very strong going into this fight. It's just a lot of poison output, especially against another Mac. And this is where we learn that it turns out Bottled Lightning with infinite reloading is insane in the Mac mirror, right? Just a Bottled Lightning to Mac may as well be a double barrel shotgun. The health pool's just too low and get crushed immediately. What can you do, right? I'm gonna go Kina here. If I can find a potion distiller early, it's very, very good. Do I upgrade the retort for silver lead? Seems like the right thing to do. Moth meal when I have trained seems good. I'm gonna buy both of these and I'm going to roll. It can be painful if I roll into specifically potion distillery. Athenor. You know, I really don't think I want that this time. I've got Hemlock as a reagent. The Aludel's not as good as it could be, but it's not bad. Yeah, I'm going to toss the letter opener and pick up this Aludel. Just a 6x2 poison item's good enough. And we're not playing Athenor. We have too much incentive not to. Bring that in. That's a ton of poison. Alright, Pip, what do you have? Please be good on the first page. That's not good on the first page, Pip. 5 or fewer items. If I get a Poppy Field and like a Runic Axe and a Runic Potion, that's 7 items, or sorry, 7 spaces for 3 items. It's conceivable that I can make use of Artillery Spotter. I cannot roll. It's just not possible. I'm just going to take Strength. I think it's generically good enough. It's defenses right now because of Lifesteal. And I'll take 4 gold here. See if there's any special Mac option. There is. I'd rather 4 gold than a Silver Tier Potion, though. And we should crush a Rogue Scrapper with this build. This is a ton of poison. The Aludel is currently doing more poison than Shard of Obsidian, which likely means that I've misevaluated. No, there's just no way to do it cleanly. I would love to have another reagent on the board, but I can't cut the first reagent. I can't cut the Emerald. I can't cut the Obsidian because this only works on weapons, and this is obviously better than another reagent, so just awkward. Yeah, this is 12 every 8, which is better than another multicast every 7. Build seems solid. Beating Rogue Scrapper that fast is always a great sign, especially for a poison build, which is inherently slow.
My subjects survive my experiments.
I can get a skill, or I can get a medium item, or I can get a medium item for money. But I get to pick which one I get. Truthfully, I think I'm probably not going to a store on the next hour. I'm almost certainly going to find myself in a spot where, like, I go to Mandala to transform or an experience event. It's probably not a store. So having just scrolled through all of Mac's medium items at bronze and silver, it feels like the only thing I'd be happy to see is Alembic, which is pretty rare to get silver on day 2. Like, there's so much stuff here that's not useful to my poison build or a weapon build. It's good if you're playing potions, I would say that, but because I can't transmute and I'm not playing potions, I think that going to middle here is just a bad shot. I would rather go take a chance at a skill. Ah, man. Is there a chance this is good? Like, if I end up full pivoting into Athenor, I'd obviously be happy with this. It's so irrelevant to what I'm doing now and so small if I ever transition into it that I don't care. And like I said, probably going to Mandala over a shop. Or, you know, I'd prefer an experience event, but here we are. Anyway, I'll take my chunk of gold. Slow and haste. It's not a bad item. I just don't have room for it. Alright, it's a Mac that won day 1. Kinda scared of that. Oh my god. The Obsidian is a fucking reagent. I can flip this. Egg on my face. That's pretty bad. I think I still win this. It's just a ton of poison. Nope. Just fucking 13% crit, huh? I think I was gonna die when it went off again anyway, but I'd like to lose to not crit RNG, please. The good news is it didn't matter that it was put on backwards, because I was going to lose 100% of my fights anyway to crit RNG. I guess the retort goes in right now. And we'll take the loot item. Insect Wing is probably the best one, but I'm not going to be able to use it for a while because I don't have anything I care about. +2 poison's kind of massive. The issue is I don't know what it would go on. Probably the Venom. Even though right now it's better on the Aludel. I think there's a lot of non-weapon items I care about rather tremendously. Like, if I am playing weapon poison, I need to go here to find Poppy Field. If I'm playing anything with good econ, I need to go there to find the distillery. Most of my build is non-weapon shit right now. I can't go for 2 poison, I don't think. I'll happily upgrade the Moth Meal. How much damage is this? It's kind of hard to justify putting in Moth Meal, to be honest with you. Like, it's not bad. You know what? I have a second item that does it. I can use Smelling Salts to slow, to scale the damage for the lifesteal, plus the Moth Meal to slow, to scale the damage, and also bow triggering haste on this for more slow. It feeds into itself nicely. I think that's the play. I don't want the sulfur though, that's a bridge too far. Don't want the earrings either. Hemlock's a pretty minor thing all told. I don't even think this is worth the gold. It's only 2 gold. Fine, fine. It could impact the outcome of a fight. I'm not going to risk it. Potions are a pretty bad shop. Skills are also pretty bad, and relax is terrible. I don't have any way to load potions right now, so potions aren't good. I'm not willing to buy them and float them to maybe transition into it down the line. Improved Toxin seems like the easy pick here.
I do not teach violence. I teach mastery.
And we should crush Ether, right? Like, we may have lost both PvP fights, but I don't think we've ever been weak. We've just been hitting higher Mac high rolls than us, apparently. And that's not hard to see, because, like, poison is fundamentally slow in a way that burn and damage aren't. If either of our fights had gone 20 seconds, the total damage I had done would have been massively higher. But in a game where every Mac has no HP, 20-second fights don't really exist. And yeah, the Obsidian scaling enough to keep me at very high health, keep the shield down. That's good. That's reassuring. Because right now my only defenses are scaling the Obsidian with Trained, which is alarming, to be honest with you. I can roll that with a Transform, theoretically. I'm behind on XP still, right? I barely level up in time. Hitting Poppy Field is so massive. Hitting Distillery is so massive. But Midsworth is such an expensive roll, and I am, frankly, a little bit broke at the minute. I'm going to try to take this fight. I think I'm well positioned to beat a lot of fights here. 1 XP. I think I might have gone to Midsworth over 1 XP. Upgrade a bronze tier item is a little bit awkward. I know it's a lot of poison on a Loodle, but... what else am I doing? Am I taking a skill? I think if this is what my build looks like, I have to upgrade this.
A thing of true beauty.
Yeah, it's just too valuable. It's +4 poison. I can't say no to it. Middle's still a pretty bad shop. I think I'm going to take health and regen here.
My food is going to make you unstoppable.
Alright, 0 wins Dooley. I can tell you he does not have Ignition Core based on that. But what does he have? It looks like Weaponized Core. Still scary, but it takes time to scale up, and if it takes time, I might be winning. Concealed Dagger is not what I expected to see on this side of the core. Oh shit, this runs out of ammo now. Right, they reworked Uzi entirely. It looks like I'm just dead. Yeah. They might have reworked it, but it's still down 120 damage immediately. Yeah, dead in under 12 seconds, huh? Cool. Well, it's been too many Mac games without this happening, right? Like, theoretically, Mac should lose the first 3 days pretty often. It's just weird that it hasn't been happening to me. No use going heal and regen here. Let's get this lead transmuted. I'm going to sell this first. I've previously had a transmuted chunk of lead not generate gold 1 time. So I'm going to sell this just in case it's bugged with, like, having one in your inventory already. Quilladink is actually not half bad. It's probably not right. Well, I guess if you put middle up against straight garbage, I'll probably do it. I don't know, 150 health seems good. Like, I have the chunk of gold. Yeah, I'm actually going to sell chunk of gold and go get the 150 health. Like, my health has just been a massive problem. I have not been able to be safe in these fights. We should crush Hellbilly, though. We have a bit of regen. It's so frustrating to have, like, scaling lifesteal and die in under 12 seconds every fucking fight. Just terrible matchup RNG with the type of opponents I have. I think I beat 100% of defensive builds in the first 3 days. It's just that no one is playing defensive builds in the first 3 days. Which, like, understandable. It's the Mac meta. Why would you try to scale defenses when the Burn Poison character just released? But yeah, that's how quickly we ramp up Poison. We're at full health against Hellbilly. Our board hasn't changed since the PvP fight. We've been stomped in every PvP fight. Wild. Hopefully the extra 150 health will make the difference.
I see everything.
I might just take stock tier. Rolling off of this for 4 gold when getting a, like, just +2 ammo on all of your potions is enough for many potions to work without reload. I'm gonna take stock. I know it doesn't do anything yet, but it could.
But I'll keep you as long as I can.
Happy to go Vault Hack. Let's see if we can find anything at expensive JJ. Yeah, that's good.
Spend 300 more for free shipping.
Durable, Venomander. This should be full haste up time on the Moth Mule, I think, which is good. And I'm going to roll here. I have the money for it. Oh, energy potion, what did they do to you? It's so bad now. Like, you basically need this thing at gold plus with support items for it to be good. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna buy it and float it and try to make that happen. But it is so weak compared to what it once was. And to my door surprise, I only have 1 bronze item to sell for bonus cash. I'm pretty all in on Aludel right now, so I will go ahead and lower its cooldown though. Runic daggers are faster than Obsidian. They do have lifesteal. The rest of their text doesn't matter. I'd have to give up another item to run them though. And they're not much faster, just 0.5 seconds faster basically. No, I don't think that's worth it. Save your gold for a better shop. Barcoon's a damn good shop. I would like a poppy field, please. No, not Athenor, please. Certainly not at bronze. I already get 1 lead a day and I can't transmute it, so I think buying the Calcinator seems crazy. I'm gonna roll that. This is all very thematic, Barcoon, but I don't want these items, please. I'm just out here getting robbed by the trees, aren't I? Yeah, this is my best board. The question is, do I want full haste up time on a slow, or would I rather be hasting a poison item? I think the answer is I would rather be hasting a poison item. Mac boards tend to be very wide. A single slow going off faster is just not the biggest deal. There's also a good shot at just like slow and already used potion and does nothing. It's an Athenor with how many potions exactly? Only 2. That's not that bad. However, I'm probably still dead to candles. Burn is just mechanically much, much stronger. Also, he has a shielded Philosopher's Stone, so never mind, I'm completely fucking dead. Well, actually, that doesn't affect my build specifically, but I think I'm just gonna die to burn before he dies to poison. Like, my output's much higher, but it doesn't matter. Poison is just so much worse than burn, man. Dude, I am not feeling confident in anything to do with poison, Mac. This feels like a thing you do to transition into something else immediately because it beats monster fights. Everyone has just killed me instantly. What if you just got more chocolate bars? What if that's the solution? Like, I can sell things, I can get more chocolate bars. I'm not going to, I need to pivot. I will lose day 5. I'm very confident now. Alright, it's your Lord and Savior, Vat of Acid with Boiling Flask. That's a fucking build. That's the whole build. We can switch into that. We can pivot. Okay, we toss textiles for sure. Both of these target the item to the left, so I can't use Venom with it. I do want a second potion, so I want the energy potion. Where the Aludel currently is where the Boiling Flask goes. Then the Vat of Acid goes here. Gets hasted by the Smelling Salts, and the Moth Meal buffed by the Emerald. This doesn't matter. There's 1 item slot left, which I guess can be Quill and Ink. And the Aludel is out. Thank you for taking me this far. I think you will take me no further. We buy Boiling Flask. We buy Vat of Acid. We are hard pivoting into this now. We do need to sell a potion for that to work. I will sell a reagent right away. I'm done with Shard of Obsidian, I guess. I'm going to sell the scrap because it's a loot item. Going to roll here. Hope I get a potion. Got a friend. He's like a potion.
Use that for the good.
And I got Alembic, which is not the economy you want, but it is economy. Move this over, move the lead next to it. Sell the Venomander for the tag. Venom and Barbed Wire are both getting sold at some point. I just don't have to do it yet, so there's no reason to. Okay, we haven't found a potion yet, but surely at some point we will. Ayla can sell potions. It's Bottled Lightning, and that's it, though. And I'm very broke. I'm going to get a healer regen item. Perfect. It is a 4 gold reward, which is great, and it's a potion. Sorry, Bite Potion. I know you're wonderful. I need the tag. Oh, also, it looks like they fixed the thing where once you sell a potion, it might have been related to having an ammo skill, I'm not sure, but in this circumstance, it previously would have become an ammo item. Now it doesn't. I'm glad they fixed that. Previously, I would never have thought I beat Scoville. Pretty confident that we roll Scoville now, though. Like, I don't even think it's close.
Pepper, it hurts so much.
Your border's not looking good, dude. Is that consistent? Does that always happen? I've never seen that before. Anyway, the Vat of Acid's just a very, very good card. I'd obviously like it to have 100 crit chance, but it's still dealing more burn than my entire build dealt poison, so... Seems like a small upgrade. Seems like it might be good. Give me a black pepper, come on. What is this? It's food, so that's good. It gives me a tag.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Okay. I'm gonna test something here. Going to sell this to make room. Bring this down, bring this down, bring this down. Even bring the moth meal down. I need 2 more slots, so I'm gonna sell these. Now, obviously what it says is gonna transform this one. I saw Crypt do this. He had a small one and a medium one. I don't have anything of another size, and it transformed both of them. It transformed essentially all the reagents on his board. Okay, so it's the first one of each size is the bug, I think. Either that's not what the bug is, or the hotfix fixed it and saved the run. Because if it did do that, I didn't know yet that my Vat of Acid, having transformed into a reagent, would have gotten caught in the crossfire. So thank God that science failed to determine anything. Cinders for plus burn isn't bad. I think I'm just looking to improve my board though. Like, Quill and Ink and Moth Meal are obviously not great. I'm at 19 gold. I'm gonna go to Sylvia.
See you, darling.
Happy to pick up a Catalyst.
That looks fabulous on you.
I don't think Noxious Potion makes any sense. The idea being that this goes off twice before this goes off, so this is actually, if I multicast it, 24 additional burn off of the Vat of Acid. I have to cut something for it. It would be the Energy Potion probably, because like 2 seconds of haste is not the biggest deal in the world. It's still a pretty weak item, to be honest with you. I think Noxious Potion is currently an improvement to my board.
Have a use for it.
Oh hey, it's Athenor. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like it fits, does it? Like, I can run Athenor over these 3, drop this, get an Energy Potion. I think it just makes the board worse. Like, I'm still getting haste on my most important item already. I'm losing flat poison, which is translating to a lot of lost burn. I think it's wrong. It is, however, a 6 gold property tag. So that's probably still worth buying and selling. The issue there is that I have to sell the Hemlock ahead of time, but hey, I suck at transmuting anyway. So sure, give me the property tag for only 6 gold. That's about as cheap as you'll ever get it.
On our first date.
I have friend already, right? Yeah, I threw a friend in there. I do love the flavor of all the tag stacking cards. You have all of the tags inside the pockets of your cargo shorts, or on top of your Beast of Burden, or in the Vat of Acid. Like, thematically, tag stacking works really well. Maybe balance-wise it's been a nightmare, but thematically, it's a very cool thing. Pearl's Dig Site's good. That's a good way to get tags. And I don't have that much money. And with a build like Boiling Flask, Vat of Acid, you have some relatively free item slots. Pretty much anything that's good at slowing would be nice. This is not like a potion build where I feel the need to skip out on Pearl because she can't offer anything. Oh, I don't have tech yet. Maybe I should have just taken the cannon immediately. Do I have tool? I have loot food already, so this just gets me tool. I can get apparel plus another random item. Apparel's a little bit hard to come by. It's basically just when you get to Curio, you'll get an apparel. I don't have that much money. I'm gonna go ahead and settle for 1 tag here.
The Cretaceous era?
Ooh. I could get the toy tag. That is another tag. Or I can just put this next to something and slow a lot, right? Like, instead of running the Quill and Ink, it does resolve simultaneously. So that'll give me 7 poison, which will become 14 burn. Alternatively, though, I can put it between these 2 5-second speed items. I can get a couple slows, get a bit of haste. And those haste procs will get the second proc much faster. I think this is better. I'm not certain of that, but I think it's better. And just in case my opponent has a random pickle, I'm going to sell this. I don't want to lose a pickle, or sorry, lose a chunk of gold to getting a pickle. I think that this is a good setup. First time all game, I feel just genuinely very, very strong. Day 5 is crazy for not a complete, but a very good Vat of Acid setup. Is he a level ahead of me? No, he just has the same health, basically. I'm not seeing the part of his board that carries. He just kind of does a lot of poison, which is very mechanically slow. Good random freeze, I will admit, but you'll notice that burn is a little bit better than poison. Also, Vat of Acid's kind of just generically strong. All right, we're getting somewhere. 1 in 4 is not the starting record you want, but anytime you take an income start, you accept that that might happen. I have something that can win late game. We have to go to day 14 to get to 10 wins. I have a backlog of lead here. Oh, and a second energy potion now. I don't know that I want either of them, to be honest with you. So the thing is, I really, really need to kill my opponent the first activation of Vat of Acid. It's kind of non-negotiable. Strength Potion gives me the crit chance to massively multiply how much damage this does. That'll be part of it. What the rest of it is, I have no idea. Haste Potion will only ever be like a 1-second acceleration. It's not a huge deal. I currently also already haste the one thing that matters at a similar timing, faster even. So I think this is just better than Haste Potion. I think these Haste Potions are out. Thanks, game. I'm out too, apparently. I genuinely think that with a Vat of Acid build like this, I would never have a good incentive to run a Haste Potion. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in the sell pile. Mandala can go ahead and upgrade my chunk of lead immediately, so that's a lot of gold, but I'm already very wealthy. So I'm going to hit Volpack instead.
Owner is the ultimate businessman. Take the deal.
Hourglass takes up an adjacency which breaks by the haste or the multicast. Either way, it's bad. Plague Glaive, weirdly enough, not bad here. The Plague Glaive gives plus 10 poison to this, so it gets 20 more burn, 30 more burn actually, and then it's going to get a ton of multicast from my shit going off. Now it does break my haste setup, unfortunately. And it makes me so much more vulnerable to freeze. I'm not willing to do it. I'm going to roll that. Tome of Jahan, but I can't transmute reliably yet. Rainbow Potion's just kind of not it without something to reload it. Oh, I do have the Boiling Flask, but freeze one small for 1 second is kind of just not it. And I don't have a single bronze item. Everything is silver. Also, I thought I'd sell something for extra gold at Volpack, but apparently every single thing I own is silver, which I was not expecting. I thought at least one item would be a different tier. I think I go Mountain Pass for the fight here. Just pushing experience on Mac is so important. You desperately need health, and experience is the one reliable way to gain health. Yeah, I'm going to Mountain Pass. I can't justify not doing it. Lone Shark's pretty scary. I think I win. I think I deal enough burn. But Lone Shark got buffed absolutely insanely. The Shark Claw scaling is 20 damage per hit now. So you gotta kill this guy fast. Now, thankfully, I think I do. I think I live long enough. Like, he doesn't scale that fast. I should get a second use of the Vat off. Yeah, we're good. Definitely fine then. We might have won without a second use, but if these have crit chance... looks like the second volley kills you, and it takes a while. Very scary enemy. Sell the chunk of gold, I suppose. Get an ATM. You can see my chest opening and closing. It doesn't won't be. The hotkey stopped responding. So did clicking it. Hey, here we go, finally. Thought I was gonna have to reconnect manually. Toss the ATM immediately, get property intact. Oh, I didn't need to buy a property, it turned out. Silly me. I think it was still the right call. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. I just upgrade Vat of Acid every time. It goes 369 by tier, so it literally doubles the poison output, which is doubling the burn output, which is what I really care about. And we already know we beat this guy. We'll beat him a lot faster this time, because he'll probably die to the first volley. And that's 2 levels today, getting me level 8 at the end of 6. That's very good. We might, if we get lucky, make it to 10 on 7. Yeah, that's 238 on the first volley now. It's a little bit better. Vat of Acid coming in clutch to save the build. Yeah, Shark Claws are a bit worse than a second ATM, but I'll take it. Now, what am I really looking for? I have a lot of gold here. I have a decent chunk I can liquidate and an aerodrome available. Minceworth isn't a great shop. I would rather go to Pole or Barcoon. It feels like they're much more likely to give me the Vat of Acid upgrade. I'd rather go to a Pearl or an experience event. I don't think I want to go to Minceworth. I don't want to go to Middle either. Well, I am in transmute debt right now. Oh, but it doesn't transmute at the start of day. I'm actually right where I need to be. It's just stupid. I could transmute the Moth Meal. Pearl's not as big of a deal now that we got more base value as well, so that could also go. I think I want to use the Energy Potion over Noxious Potion now that we have more base value. And I think I'm willing to transmute Moth Meal and see if we can get something good out of it. Like, that's just fine by me. Because there are some items where that's massively better. That is faster, because it charges itself when it goes off now. So it is an improvement. I believe max health is not current health. I guess I finally get the chance to find out. Because it'll get charged by the marbles and this as well, it should be decently quick. I have the gold for chocolate bars. Can I make the room? Don't care about Noxious Potion or a second Energy Potion or Shark Claws. It's 10 gold for 120 health versus go to Ayla, get nothing. I could just sell the Catalyst. Is getting a random enchanted small silver item worth 30 health? Yeah, probably. I think that's probably true. It would be weird if that wasn't true, right? So let's go get the chocolate bars.
Step forward on my path.
Our level up is heal and regen, crit, gold tier skills. First, before I forget and go to the next day, let's just sell all these chocolate bars. Anyway, of the skill options, gold is by far the best. Both heal and crit are pretty bad pools.
I will train you.
Initial chill with Vat of Acid's not bad. Shield equal to 3 times the poison on your enemy is also not bad, right? That's gonna be, even right now on day 6, that's 140 times 3 is 420 shield. It's not great. I feel like initial chill is more likely to be life-saving. I kind of want to roll for a poison skill that actually adds flat poison. Same for burn. Just life-changing skills like defense grid. Initial chill is not bad, though. I think I'm supposed to take this. Yeah, okay.
I have seen such talent once before.
I'm not going to spend 6 gold to potentially get something much worse than a 4-second freeze. That sounds crazy. Anyway, with the additional haste, the additional slow. Oh, the energy potion with this. The heavy earrings are stupid fast. I did not realize that.
If you knew my true purpose, you would
Now, let's see how we do against the Vanessa. Please don't kill me. I won't die if they do kill me, thankfully. Left, right-handed. His one weapon's an ice pick. That's not right. We should be fine. Unlike the servers. Evidently, the servers were not fine. Alright, we're back in. Unsurprisingly, we beat that guy. The one weapon ice pick didn't seem to be it. And Forja is here. Well, you love to see that. Yeah, we're gonna go to Forja, get the Diamond Vat of Acid immediately. That seems good. Sadly, I didn't get to see how the heavy earrings did. Anyway, we have Finn's Big Bite versus Middle. I don't think I ever want any other medium item. Like, Boiling Flask is the one I need. Tier doesn't matter, it reduces the cooldown, and the activation of this is irrelevant. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Finn's here and get some extra health and regen.
you unstoppable.
We should crush Chili Charles. It gives me a chance to see, is max health, max, and current. Because this guy just doesn't attack you. So, do I go to like 19... Sorry. So do I go over 2,000 current health after this goes off, or is it just my max health? No, my health is going down. This only matters if you have healing, so it's not actually doing anything. I guess it's making me like more resilient to Shrink Potion. The burn seems good. The burns obviously getting up there. I would like to go to a small item vendor and find a Shrink Potion, though. I guess the earrings could stay on my board forever if I manage to find specifically the burn equals regen skill. I don't need large items anymore. I'm done with them. This is a weapon, so I cannot use library with it. I could use laboratory with it, but I think the fact that it's already being hasted by this stuff, as well as slowing my enemies, I think this should be permanently hasted. I wasn't paying attention. It was Chili Charles, so it'd be messing up anyway. But I think the haste here, combined with how much that charges the earrings, should full haste the Vat of Acid with smelling salts. This actually could be a final board. Like, it looks weird for what might be a day 14 win to be running this specific collection of items. But I can't really benefit from library or laboratory that much. Do I want 8 regen or another 150 health? Frankly, I'm thinking it's the health. This thing has cost me 60 health now. It better transmute into something good.
Another step forward on my
Silver tier loot item, may as well sell these first so I actually get it though. Against silver tier tool, no thanks. I guess I could have justified going to Pole to look for Palanquin for vehicle and dinosaur tags. We have plenty of time left to do that. Health was probably better. I'll hold the gunpowder for a bit. It's probably just getting sold. I think I go to JJ to look for tags. This isn't that many. I've only got 11 by the look of it. I don't know. Any poison skill off Nufu is great, and I'm stupid rich. We go to Nufu. Ah, damn. I wish I had rolled now, because 1 second on that clearly isn't worth. I don't need another ammo. The ammo currently isn't a limitation. Thank God. That's what we were here for. I'm happy to spend 26 gold on it. And the inventory is set up correctly. Almost dead. Vanessa, feel pretty good about that.
Will you get
I've gotten ahead on EXP. I don't think I'm quite level 10. No, I'm not. I'm like right under it, right? I'm at the bottom of 9, not quite right under 10. Langjin on a 2 win rate, huh? 5% crit. Let's see if he makes it interesting. I don't think he did. I think all my missing health is from my own earrings, which are admittedly making my matchup into Anchor a lot worse. All the haste going into Vat of Acid seems unnecessary if they die on the first hit, right? Yeah, that's true. I guess Laboratory is better then. I'll go transmute another chunk of lead. That's all I do. I don't transmute anything else. Actually, no. I'm going to go to the potion seller. A strength potion is a not insubstantial increase to my damage. Regen pot, crocodile tears, infinite potion. No thanks to all of that. Rough. Oh well, I'll live. Upwards and onwards. Let's see what's next.
I need a new alembic.
Guess it's a JJ, and we just see what happens. I could go Cinders. It's a bit of burn. JJ is potentially offering me much more. I still need to find tags. Got friend. I've got weapon. Roll that. Definitely don't need any of that in the build. Well, Potion Distillery is a lot of money, but it gives me constant transmutes. And constant transmutes means I will eventually find a strength potion guaranteed. Oh. It already made one. The emerald is just dead to me now. There is no use for the emerald. 100% crit chance when this goes off. Hell yeah. Now, if it gets hasted before, which it will... that's awkward. Well, no, it gets hasted at 5 seconds. So at 6 seconds, it goes off, which is the same time. We're fine. Now, do I buy a distillery for 24 gold? It doesn't sound unreasonable. I've got this taking up stash space anyway. Yeah, I definitely do. It's just the best economy item in the game if you have the lead generator already. It's clearly worth. Oh, wait a second. I don't think I have relic on this, and I think the frozen flame was a relic. I think that was a fairly major mistake. Anyway, let's go get Wandering Shoal. I don't think they stand a chance. Are you the... yes, you're Thick-Hide. When you slow charge it out in 1 second. I would like to get Thick-Hide. That is not a small amount of acceleration to my board, because I have so much slow coming out of these earrings, actually. Now, did this crit? It looks like it didn't. Wait.
A waste of my time.
Replay? It went off before Strength Potion? 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Should get hasted at 5 because of this. That wasn't a crit. How's that possible? So crit is calculated at the start of multicast, and for some reason Strength Potion is going off second. This is 7 seconds, it's not been adjusted. This is 6 seconds, it's not been adjusted. That is really painful. I'm actually doing less damage than if I had no haste from Smelling Salts, Marbles, and Earrings. I'm actively being nerfed by them. And it's not like a small amount either. This is dealing 100, then the 200, right? If it had a 100% crit chance, it would poison for 200, burn for 400, poison for 200, burn for 800. It is dealing 1/4 of the damage it would if it were calculating with Strength Pot. Now, I don't know why it's not, because they are activating simultaneously, to my eyes at least. And to my math as well, right? They get hasted at 5 seconds with this exactly. So I'm guessing the way haste is working is it's going like... it's at like 7.001 seconds and going off first. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why it's going off first, because it seems to me that they should both arrive at 7 seconds simultaneously, but somehow haste is making this one get here a little bit faster, and then it calculates crit before multicast. So even the second hit is not critting, and I have to drop haste. Like, these 3 items are making my board weaker, not stronger. Oh, hey, Catfish, you're not helpful. I don't know, I just need random filler to put on my board anyway. If I put heal on this, it's going to heal me for... oh no, it scales the burn, doesn't it? The Vat of Acid enchants scale off of the burn. Yeah, we take heal. That's just enough defenses to keep us alive through anything we could ever live through. So now we really urgently need to get rid of this haste from Smelling Salts. This has to go. Energy Potion can stay, Marbles can stay, Earrings can stay, but Smelling Salts has got to go. It cannot be in the build. And obviously that positioning is wrong. I think we just go Pearl here, look for something good, because we have, like, several very questionable item slots here. Marbles genuinely isn't bad. Heavy earrings aren't terrible. Catfish isn't the worst thing, since I am using a lot of haste and scaling this guy up, and his poison becomes damage there. But I would like to replace some of that, and it doesn't sound hard, especially when any tag is good on this. Got friend, tool. Do I actually have tool? I do. And reagent. Don't need any of that. They're all bad items. Well, that's aquatic. It's pretty good against Max, but, like, I don't think it's worth giving up 3 item slots and making myself tremendously vulnerable to disruption. Are there other aquatic tags that I could really get? Oh, I've already got one. Yeah, this isn't a tag then, is it? Gonna roll. Siren, cybersecurity, mech moles, all useless. Runic potion, no weapons, katana. Well, I guess there is a weapon available, but no thanks. Held out a chem snail, by the way. Rocket boots to increase the duration on the haste potion. It's also a tool and apparel. I believe I have both already. Radiant letter opener, deadly secret formula. I don't think the fight's going to last long enough for secret formula to go off. Looks a bit like a Yu-Gi-Oh card now with all of that text, but oh well. I think just taking the rocket boots makes perfect sense. Just +1 duration here's enough, right? It's 4 seconds instead of 1. It's not full haste up time, but it's very, very meaningful. Yeah, I'm going to sell the smelling salts and buy the rocket boots. It's not like more tags like I wanted. It's not a great item to put on my board, but I need to up. I didn't like that you were glowing. I don't think it was going on you, but still. And I'm happy to go pull here. Again, Palanquin's great. Boom, got what I wanted. Noxious potion and no thanks. Sell the chunk of gold. Catalyst can wait. I'm just going to sell the gunpowder for the strength pot, I guess, since it's not being reloaded, but I can't imagine it could ever matter. Palanquin gives me the vehicle and dinosaur tags. That's plus 18 in poison, if I'm remembering the numbers correctly. Yeah, it's pretty good. When you haste, slow, poison, or burn, charge this 1 second. Gain 6 regen. Like, yeah, I would do that a lot. I have the energy potion. I have poison burn. I just don't think I care. I don't even know what I'm rolling here for. I'm just new to Mac and I have a lot of money, so it doesn't feel like a bad thing to do. I don't have Relic yet, do I? No. It's a pretty expensive tag, but I've got the gold for it since I found the potion distillery. Take the +9 poison for 12 gold. It's acceptable. I feel very favored now that I've sorted out the haste issue. You're gonna notice a slight increase in the amount of burn this thing does. Also, it's effectively a vitality potion now, except much faster. I would be scared of burn Vanessa with my old builds, with the poison shit I was playing. There is some concern about this, but I should just kill him before that goes off. And I'll be at full health while I do it, I think. So now the strength potion goes off, and then it resolves, and he takes 1600 burn, slightly more than the 300 from the previous haste setup. Also, I am at full health because it was healing for 5,000 every time it went off at the end there, which is, you know, a lot. Theoretically, with full haste up time, it would be a full heal every 3.5 seconds, which is pretty solid defenses. Not the best, but definitely good enough. I think I just go Kina here. There are still tags I can get. I feel like marbles plus heavy earrings plus catfish are a very weird set of items. Oh, you know what I can do? That. That reduces the cooldown to 5.9 seconds. Everything else drops as well. But it removes 3 things from my board that eat disruption. Like, in the super late game, it might be better, because speed just matters so much once you get to the end of the run. But right now, it doesn't seem correct. I don't know, I don't think it would ever be correct, if I'm being honest with you. I'm definitely going Kina here. I want to transmute my shit. I want to see what tags I can find. Guess I got another sleeping potion. It seems to be all I make these days. None of this seems to matter to me. If I put in a Quicksilver... No, it's terrible. This is the issue with Quicksilver entirely, is when you're running boards with Energy Potion and Strength Potion, Quicksilver will transform into those. Also, I just realized how funny it is that I couldn't ever find a Spider Mace in my previous run, because Quicksilver is just a Spider Mace in that setup I had. Oh, damn. Unfortunate. Hourglass doesn't sound bad. Right? Like, I could just do that. I don't want it to break the adjacency on marbles, but I guess I don't care. 12% of 6 is what? Now that I have the potion distillery, I think I do want the calcinator.
I'm so glad we could share this experience.
And I think Hourglass is right here, just for the startup speed.
Enough.
5.3, it goes off 0.7 seconds faster, which is 0.35 here. It's not crazy, but it seems like enough to matter to me. I'm not sure which bad spot I should have the marbles in. Maybe I put the marbles here now. And the earrings are faster, so I put that there and this here. I think that's the board positioning. Okay. Mandala can transmute something. Don't really care too much. I could turn this into a random potion. I've already got a gold energy potion. I wouldn't run many other potions if I think about it. Maybe I'd run an invuln potion over this. I'm not running catfish, so I may as well transform the fish, right? And I don't need to go to Mandala for that. I can just do it at JJ. Huh. Just get your own vitality potion, you said. Noxious potion there. I don't think I want vitality potion, but getting a diamond potion and rolling it for the rest of the run isn't terrible, because then I can use it to find like an invuln potion at diamonds. It's also probably just better than heavy earrings. It's not a minor amount of slow. I think I do like the heavy earrings. This wouldn't go onto my board unless I cut energy potion. 7 seconds, then again at 3.5. It's timing out pretty close to vitality potion. Just doesn't seem important. And like, yeah, you can make vitality potion one-shot a guy, but that's what I'm doing already with Vat of Acid, right? I'm doing the thing though, right? I have strength potion with diamond vite potion and a multicast. This is so powerful. You just got your enchant. You're not gonna get another one for a while. You need the space because of what you're doing with lead. I can also just drop the hourglass. I'm gonna get the vitality potion. I think there's too many worlds where that becomes a very, very big thing to have. Friend weapon, small potion. I'll go ahead and let that keep rolling. I'll probably have to sell it immediately though. We should crush Death Knight Reaper. I'm pretty sure his weapons don't even go off. My Vat of Acid is a weapon, so Deadly Eye is actually a good drop. I don't think I can ever give it lifesteal, so Hypnotic Drain doesn't work. Desperate Cleanse is fine. Kind of underwhelmed by it lately, so I won't be thrilled if I get it, but it's obviously not bad. Oh. Toss the Noxious Potion. Kinda don't want to sell this. I'm gonna put the Vite Potion in just immediately. It's not good right now, but I think it's worth having. Sell this immediately, reposition that. Free skills aren't great, crit skills aren't great. I have 3 potions, so like Potent Potables off Mac isn't bad. Multicasting a potion, probably wrong unless I cut all 3 of my potions, which results in less damage because I lose the strength potion, so definitely wrong. I think I still go max skills. There's got to be something there that's relevant, right? It can't all just be Potent Potables and garbage. So if I take Brewmaster with my current setup, it's a 50% chance of crazy output, whether it's a third cast on the Vat of Acid or a multicast on a down-the-line enchanted Vitality Potion. That seems good enough to me. I'm taking it.
Eternal life will be a curse.
Skill upgrades give me poison, freeze duration, and 3 clean misses. Still, middle's not a very good shop, so I'll go to Grandmaster. That's one of the clean misses. I suspect that stock is more likely to matter than the alternatives, but neither seems very good. We can find some new types, theoretically, if we go to Curio. Can we? We've already got, like, weapon, property, tool, apparel, all the ones that are really common at Curio. I can't think of what he has that I don't. I'll go to Curio. He can still have feathers. And rocket boots. I did not dare to dream this big. It's effectively a diamond haste potion now. Very happy with the feather. Very happy with Eagle Talisman. I guess the crit chance doesn't actually matter. In case of fort, I guess. Friend, weapon, tool, loot, apparel, have all of that. Oh, right. I should probably take the plus poison, though, since that is sort of the entire build. Can't believe I almost skipped that one. Plus burn's fine. The rest of this kind of trash. There is the question of whether or not I want to pick up an icicle, though. It's a very good target for turbo enchant specifically, but I think it'll never be something I can force. I sold my aquatic, didn't I? Yes, I've got the aquatic tag already. So it doesn't appear to have anything here I care about. Poverty is not a tag. 3 Wind Pig. Feel good about that. He might one-shot me with an Obsidian Fixer-Upper, but other than that, I probably win every matchup.
Stand aside. Are you sure? Have you noticed?
Belt is fine. Silk Scarf, Cargo Shorts, Beast of Burden. He does not do damage. We win. I have to die first because no one is outscaling the burn this does. He'll probably be dead pretty much instantly. Yeah, he managed to survive 3 ticks, which is more than I thought he would, but still just instantly killed by it. The Vat of Acid's pretty alright. The fact it's full healing me is just bullying, really. Unfortunately, as we get into like days 12 plus, it doesn't really matter that it's full healing me. I have to kill them first. I'm gonna keep pushing experience, though. Oh, right, I remember this problem coming around. I have the lead, I don't have the space. Sorry, Catalyst, it looks like you've got to go. Not that I'm going to a shop right now, I'm gonna go to the Shrouded Figure.
Who sent me? The Bazaar.
Gamble, get 2 to 4 experience.
Closer.
Take a gold tier loot item.
Hear my sister's laughter.
It's something. Maybe it's a disconnect. It's feeling like one. I'm still in the game? No, I'm not. That's a lie. I have a shielded Thurible in my inventory now, and I don't know what from. Oh! The Catalyst was at 2 out of 3. It transforms when you sell it. If you sell Catalyst at 2/3 value, it transforms in your inventory but doesn't show up. That needs to be reported. Bug reported. Anyway, that's just some free gold, I guess. Didn't realize how good at the game I was. I'm min-maxing things I didn't even know existed. Anyways, I don't really see myself going to middle. It's just not a good shot for a Vat of Acid build, it feels like.
Our bodies are just
Yeah, I think 20 heal might be a minuscule amount, considering the way this build works. I'll go with the regen. Oh my god, the earrings actually work now, because I'm healing it all up with the Vat of Acid. It does something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 in 7 to win against Void Golem. It's double the experience. Sorry, 1 in 7 to lose. It's double the experience, 1 in 7 to lose. You roll the dice. Alright, that's fine. That was arguably one of my least important items up there with everything on the right side of my board in the Vitality Potion. And it's dead. It got the Brewmaster. It does a little bit more burn when you give it the 3rd multi-gas, doesn't it?
disgusting creatures.
When you destroy an item during combat, your burn items gain 10 burn. This makes my Grand Master worse. Not that it's a great Grand Master anyway, but I'm never going to destroy an item, and even if I did, it doesn't give me anything I care about. So I'll be on my way.
Bazaar has many secrets.
Upgrade and item.
I will uncover them all.
I have full haste up time, provided I'm not slowed with this. And frankly, I don't need full haste up time. I just need it to go off once, and then when this goes off a second time, someone's winning the fight. It's either them or me, and like the haste up time is kind of immaterial after that second use. So the issue is that like Forge is not doing anything, right? I could upgrade a lead generator. I already have infinite money. I think this is a gold skill angle. Yeah, it is.
Has surpassed me in power, but he can
When your enemy uses an item, poison 1. I assume that's on internal cooldown. And I already deal 268 poison on the first use, so it feels like a drop in the bucket. This is 12 poison, so it's like directly comparable in all matchups, probably. 24 on the second hit, which it does have multi-cast. Yeah, I'm just gonna take initial dose. I'm happy with that.
coin goes back to our community.
Having got the Palanquin, Laboratory not being great because it makes me more vulnerable to disruption. It requires me to drop my Vitality Potion and these, and I probably want to keep the Vitality Potion, all things told. I think I just go transform here, but I already transformed just by going to a store. So I'll check out Pole anyway. It's just polite. Oh, it's that diamond, you say? Toss the potion, don't need it. Diamond Laboratory. Charge your relics and enchanted items 2 seconds. What's that? My most important item is enchanted, you say? It's not even good initially, right? Like, yes, I see that I can put it in, but then it goes off before this stuff, meaning it's not going to have 100% crit on the first use. Now, the second use will happen meaningfully faster. It's just so much upgrade that I have to upgrade the laboratory so it actually becomes fast. Then I have to upgrade the strength potion so it gets charged and makes this thing crit. It is the fastest I can possibly get it, though. That's the thing. I'm not convinced I'm using it, but I am going to drop the calcinator, lower my income, and take the laboratory. There's a world where I can transition to this, and it's good. And I don't need the income I have right now. And I'll roll in case it gives me some incentive to do it faster. Unsurprisingly, it did not. I don't know what I would have needed to see to switch. But that was definitely not it. 3 diamond tier chocolate bars. Well, the damn thing is, I can't really get chocolate bars anymore. And I also have to go to JJ, otherwise I immediately bottleneck on lead.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Are scales good? Huh. I haven't really been thinking about scales. Charge all of your items 1 second. You can arrange the board, right? Actually, with a large item on a boiling flask, it is impossible to get it balanced. Of course, I don't need to get it balanced, do I? I just put strength potion on this side and drop these 2. And that may be an imbalanced board, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's charging the only 2 items that matter. And I think that's a decided improvement over the marbles heavy earring setup. Although I have hurt my one-shot protection a little bit by dropping earrings, but I don't think I care. And I will roll here. Is Pendulum basically just better than Scales? When the strength potion goes off, it charges the vat. When the vat it's passive though, it hurts my disruption resistance. That is the main criticism. I am inclined to think the Pendulum is just better though. And I have enough resistance. It's not like I'm down to 3 items or anything. Shortest Scales pickup of all time. Also, I wish you'd shown up like 2 hours ago. You could have been at Diamonds. But that speed up seems worthwhile. Let's go to our PvP fight. Hopefully we don't die, because this is the first time where losing would put us on death's door immediately.
You remind me of someone I fought last century. You are a child to me.
It is a little bit unfortunate that this is going off on the strength potion. Like, making the strength potion faster really doesn't do anything. Oh, he just loses. Yeah, secret formula's not going off, buddy. That's not how this game goes. I will say he's gaining a lot of regen, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, that's about how I thought it would go.
Fight me again. I must repeat.
So this is a good chunk faster now. I don't slow. This was halfway through its second use. Oh wait, we can just see it on the secret formula. It was 11 seconds in. How much burn was that in 11 seconds? 6,000? Healed for 60,000? Yeah, it seems good. I like that. I would just like the smallest, fastest possible item instead of the Vitality Potion to go next to the Pendulum, though. Now, I don't quite know what that is just yet, but we'll figure it out in the next day. We got our 1 chunk of lead. Our economy is ruined. Happily go to JJ, though, see if we can find a better thing. Boom, upgraded it. Economy's back in shape.
Enjoy your purchase.
Don't need any of that. What about the next page? Yeah, that's more or less what I expected, to be honest with you. I could keep rolling this. There's no weird tagged potion that it could become, though. Oh, I could have brought in... I think at some point I saw Dragon's Breath and didn't take it. I didn't think about the fact that it had the tag. I would go chocolate bars here if I had room. So is Laboratory just a comical mistake and I should sell it and go chocolate bars? Well, now that I have Pendulum, would I even want Laboratory? That's the other question. No, I want it. We're going chocolate bars. I feel like that's happening a lot, but I have enough money that I don't think it's even a clear bad thing that I keep buying and selling things I don't need. Do we take the chance at Void Golem again? It is more likely we lose this time. It is a 1 in 6 to lose. It's also 100% to get double the experience, so we just take the chance. 5 out of 6 times, this is correct. This is not the 1 in 6. It is a little bit closer this time, since he destroyed my crit chance, but not actually close. Even without critting, that's 1,000 burn.
Another specimen for my collection.
Hey, we actually got an item reward that time, too. I don't think I have any way to use caltrops on this character, certainly not in this build.
Everything.
Free skills, slow skills, diamond every time.
This power for my own gain, you know.
Sadly, my weapon doesn't deal damage. It seems like a mistake. Conflagration's kind of a joke with this item. 3 burns, a drop in the bucket. I'm going to roll that. We're not going to go to merchants for max HP. See, that's really awkward because it is a weapon, so Peaceful Eye doesn't work. I don't have a weapon. Oh, wait, it is a weapon. It can charge itself. It doesn't say other. So that charges itself 2 seconds when it goes off. And we don't need second wind. It already does that with the heal enchant. So now when it goes off 6.9 seconds in, it will immediately charge for 2. And then during that, get charged by another second by the Strength Potion. That's nice. That's good. 280 health might just be better than Grandmaster. It's +2 poison, +2 poison, +1 second freeze duration. Literally nothing, literally nothing, literally nothing, +1 poison. So I'm probably going to get plus poison, but like it's a drop in the bucket. If I go to Andy, I don't have anything to transmute. I think the chance for the freeze duration honestly might be worth it. 280 health. What are we talking about? Why am I even discussing this? I think I'm happy to go to Barcoon here. I am going to go relax here. Barcoon might be able to sell me something that I care about, like specifically Pendulum. But I can just get one shot pretty quickly. I think relax makes it much more likely I win the day. I'm willing to give up Barcoon for that. Alright, it's another Mac. That's one of the matchups I cared about with this because Macs can often have crazy immediate burn output. Look at me, for instance.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
He has notably less health than me. I am 2 levels up on him and probably several health events. Toxic Potion Distillery. I'm not getting locked out by freeze. Looks like a poison build, so he's just dead. Why is my build so slow?
If you think you
I mean, he's dead.
feelings, I assure you I have.
Why did it feel like that took forever to do anything? It was like it was in quicksand. What was that? Was I just suffering from stopped clock syndrome the whole fight? I felt like nothing happened for a very long time. It's still the normal cooldown. Yeah, his shit just went off instantly because of rigged, I guess. Which made me feel very inferior the whole fight. Well, we win. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Alright, coming into day 12, we made it to 7. That's always a good sign. I'm always happy to gamble here. Every time you see experience, click it. It will give you massive advantages in the late game.
My power burns hotter.
Take the loot item. Hopefully it's cooldown. Crit chance is literally nothing. A lot of hits that do that, I guess. Like I said, see experience, click experience. It's consistent now. I love that change. Since this does nothing, am I better off? No, I don't need a potion. It's not actually going to help me to transform it. 2 experience is nice. What's the chance at Juggler? Trash Titan has 5, 8, 9 items. Essentially, then, I would need to spend 18 experience to get Juggler over the course of making this decision 9 times on average. Would I give up 2.5 levels for Juggler? Maybe. It's pretty good. This would charge it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at Diamond. It's still not quite infinite. I think Juggler's good enough to give up 2 experience for. I really do. Like, 18 experience as the average cost of Juggler sounds outlandishly high, and it is, but this just wins the run. It gives me so much startup time. It doesn't matter what my opponent's health is anymore. Even if the first hit fails to kill them, the second hit will come right after it. And you can see that when Brewmaster lands, nothing is living through the second volley.
Man or beast. Sometimes
Damn
it's
shame.
hard to tell.
Is my inventory lined up correctly? It is. Just going to sell this shit now. And we're going to go to Monster Ranch, try to get cooldown reduction. Hopefully it's a feather, not a wing. Good. If we got a wing only, we'd have to make a very hard decision here. But the feather, it's just pretty obviously correct. We do level up today, even if I don't take Vial of Blood, so I'm not going to take Vial of Blood. I think cooldown reduction is more important when you're getting into the super late game. Sell this. Down to 6.6. If I don't go to Andy, I get bottlenecked on lead. I could just sell these now, say fuck the income, and take the health. Andy can upgrade specifically Pendulum. Everything else is a waste of time, right? I still want to get the lead transmuted, not be backlogged. Take the chance at the upgrade. Don't need Tome or Plague Glaive. Very cool items, not useful for me. Invuln Potion, huh? Well, that's an interesting one. It's probably better than an unenchanted vitality potion, to be honest with you. Like, it just automatically activates at half health. Then it'll go off not that long after as well, thanks to the haste potion. I think that is an improvement over vitality. Because this is full healing me constantly anyway. We have an upgrade. Well, I don't know why I flipped over like I didn't know what it was going to. It goes to Pendulum.
With more time comes greater perfection.
Pendulum means this will immediately charge the Strength Potion, which will then charge this back, speeding it up substantially. Alright, it is a 5-win Mac. I feel like I've kind of assembled Exodia here. I'm very strong. Mac doesn't usually one-shot, so I should be safe to any sort of complete bullshit with my Invuln Potion. Toxic Vat of Acid, we're in the same ballpark. His is more damage. His is not multicast crit. His is not more damage. It might look like it does more. It most certainly does not. Yeah, I took 900 burn. He took notably more. Dude was at 6,000 when he died. Was it going off a second time? What happened just now? Was that all one tick? No, it went off twice. Oh, it actually works. 1 second. I did not think it would go off twice. I thought it would only go off the one volley. So Strength Potion goes off, finishing the first trigger. Then it goes off a second time, charging it. That was like instantaneous second use. I didn't even really catch it. 1 second, no, 2 second charge here. 2 second charge here. It's because in this fight, Brewmaster hit the Strength Potion, giving 4 more seconds of charge off of the Pendulum. Oh yeah, the Diamond Pendulum with the Venomous Blade is doing work. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Alright, with the Invuln Potion, I think we cracked it. I think we're going 10 wins. I feel so safe with Diamond Pendulum, Diamond Invuln Potion. Like, how long do you have to live for this to fail me, right? You have to kill me in one shot, basically. I guess we go Quixel here. Inventory is set up correctly. Maybe the Vite Potion is just out. Maybe Invuln's better for this build. So I don't know what I do with my enchant. Kind of don't know if I need this one. Take no damage for 2 seconds is obviously a damn strong effect. But I can't drop any 2 items. I need the Invuln Potion, I need the Flask, I need this, I need this, I need this. I could theoretically drop the Energy Potion. It is, weirdly enough, my least good item at this point. But I can't drop a second thing. And while I'm happy to give Invuln Potion multicast for a second 0.2 seconds of invulnerability, just because it goes off later, it doesn't... I can't take Memento Mori, man. But I won't... No, a second Vitality Potion does nothing. Or sorry, a second Invuln Potion. I hold that in case an enchant somehow changes my mind in the future. I think the board's just locked then. I'm not sure what could possibly change. I've got, I think, all of the Mac available tags here, right? Non-weapons probably doesn't do anything. So I do think this is a clear chocolate bars angle. And I'm going to just commit to it. I'm never changing the board state. You have to give me something pretty crazy for it to be right to remove anything, and it would be the Energy Potion if I did. I wonder if 4 gold would be more valuable than a 30 health chocolate bar. I mean, obviously not in this case, but sometimes that would be right. Anyways, Veteran Octopus is so incredibly dead. There's also the fun minigame of what does Brewmaster hit each fight. In this case, it hit Invuln Potion. I don't think it'll be triggering. It's kind of wild how fast this is now. Like, obviously, there's just the 6-second startup, but then once it starts up, it's fucking over. Just 6,000 burn. For 6 seconds, I do nothing, and then on the 7th second, you take 7,000 burn. It's that easy.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I'll take it just so I can't get it at Surf and Safari, but it's not a very major consideration. These are arguably the 3 worst vendors for me. I don't slow. I guess heal and regen can affect me, but like I already full heal when I heal, so it does nothing. So we go haste and charge.
The third eye?
I already have full crit. I don't freeze, actually. No, I do freeze. It just doesn't matter because I already haste once I'm frozen. So I roll this because that doesn't do anything. Charge 1 weapon or... Oh, no. Oh, no. New max skills. The first 4 times you use a potion each fight, charge 1 weapon or burn item. I only have 1 weapon or burn item. It's the one thing that matters. I didn't know we could get faster. I don't slow, so I can't benefit from slow burn, but I can absolutely benefit from explosive potions. We might triple cast now. We definitely double cast a little bit faster. We go rare event here. It can give experience. Would I take a fiber optics over a dually? Or sorry, over an energy pot. I don't think I would. Oh, I can get tags here, though. I have tech already. I got an ATM much earlier. None of that's useful. I don't know if Dooley has any tags I don't have. Friend, weapon, tool. I have all of those, don't I? I have tool, I have weapon, and I have friends. Yeah, that's not for me. This feels like a very, very strong version of Vat of Acid. Definitely something to be on the lookout for to just panic and pivot into in its entirety. I don't think Andy can sell me items that do anything. It's really weird. Obviously, I don't want to transform anything, and get a small non-weapon item seems worse, just in case like there's a tag I've forgotten about. I'll take diamond chunk of lead, sure. We have reagent, right? We sold that ages ago. Yeah. Weapon, potion, don't need those. Sure. I'll take transforms to try to get crazy random shit. At worst, I sell them and I have infinite money, so who cares? I feel very favored in the Mac Mirror with the invulnerability potion and the second instantaneous cast of Vat of Acid. It needs to be an instantaneous full lockout, basically, which he does not have, and I don't think that's going to do it. I will say that Shielded is obviously better than Heal, but his doesn't look like it instantly triggers a second time. Also, I got the multicast on the Vat.
I have no pride.
He's at 21,000 burn and it was still going. It was about to resolve again. So let's compare the Vats. His did 270 poison, mine did 2,300. His did 630 burn, mine did 21.5 thousand. And while shield is mechanically better, especially in a burn mirror, than healing, 6,300 shield is probably still less valuable than 215,000 healing. It resolved 8 times. I think we win that even if I don't get the Brewmaster trigger, but certainly that helped. Oh man, that's absolutely wild. Vat of Acid sneaking through the hotfix still surprises me. Peanut chocolate bars, gold. I have so much money that I think I just sell all of these reagents. My retort failed to trigger and give me a chunk of lead. I'm gonna reload and then probably report the bug. Yeah, it looks like retort can just fail to trigger sometimes. I assume it's related to the higher tier chunk of lead in my inventory. I have no idea what really caused that though. I'm very strongly tempted to just sell all my reagents and go get chocolate bars, man. I don't have dragon yet. Dragon is a thing I haven't found.
Leave with big bargains.
Ruby's useless, Satchel's useless, Quicksilver's useless for me at least. Apparel, tool. Well, I'll take my ungodly amounts of money and move on with my life, I guess. No reason to upgrade this, like literally none at all. It doesn't do anything. I'm never running it.
I suppose you'll go back.
Could have bought a calcinator? I don't think that's right. I would just sell it for room immediately. The dragon potion is actually a medium item. None of that's useful for me. I still don't know what mirror goes into, but it's definitely able to do something. Thanks, Metal. You're really helpful as always.
Friendly guy.
We should have absolutely no issue with Awakened District. This should be an easy kill. I don't even know why I doubted it. It's like, yeah, this just goes off and they're dead. What are we talking about? You think that 800 shield is going to stop the 4,000? I'm sorry, 4,000 was a gross underestimation. It was 12,000. I see Brewmaster is still carrying fights. This one didn't need the carry, but it's funny all the same.
I have no time for.
Sure. Got a lot of diamond monster skills that do nothing. Heavy Noxious Potion has no value to me. I'll go ahead and throw the Hemlock in. I don't need to transform anything, so I'll take the loot item, hope for a feather. Diamond Upgrade Hammer. I mean, that's normally a pretty sick thing to get, but what am I using it on? Upgrading the retort doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, it's a 20 income upgrade hammer. It seems pretty good. Don't need it. I already have 29 income. Might sell this for space soon, you know? I'll just upgrade the energy pot. It seems reasonable. Is a small non-weapon item capable of having a new tag? Probably not. Pendulum is a tool. There's no way to make use of a duped pendulum. I don't know, man. The run's gotten weird. I know I get nothing from Curio, so I'll just go get Quill and Ink. 5% max health versus Quicksilver. I'm going to take the max health. It seems more likely to matter. That's just 500 additional health at this point in the run. Sell that. Move this over. Toss the Quill. I have to imagine we're favored, but it's the late game lottery. everyone who's made it this far is either very lucky to make it this far, or their build is cracked and that's why they made it this far. So you can never be confident you high rolled harder. Dagger, potion, mirror. Oh, double sunlight spear. Man, am I glad to have invuln potion right now, because I think when that goes off, I probably die, whatever his build is. Especially because it counts both of our burns. Oh, it didn't go off. I will say, it scales up the sunlight spear pretty fast when I deal that much burn, but you don't survive it, which is a slight issue. I was genuinely worried here, because if this resolved between burn ticks, he might have had like 12,000 burn, and then one-shot me, bypassing the invuln potion. But he did not. Like me, he's a Mac with a completely useless hyper focus. Dude has a bit of regen if he inflicts any amount of burn on me, but it seems like he wasn't really the one doing burn this match. Anyways, yeah, Vat of Acid's just crazy. The restorative enchant did nothing. Just like my previous Vat of Acid build, you don't really need any specific skills for it. The thing that makes it really strong is having a strength potion and a boiling flask, because then instead of dealing 149 poison plus 149 burn, you crit the poison, then you crit the burn derived from it, then you crit the poison again, and then crit the burn derived from the 2 stacks of critted poison. It's just such a powerful core engine. When you use multicast off Boiling Flask plus the Strength Potion, you get so much burn just from that. In this case, we have a Venomous Blade plus the Pendulum to multicast additional uses from charging it when it goes off, which is absolutely wild. Combine that with Haste and the Invuln Potion to give us much better defenses. This is healing, so anything that doesn't kill us is instantly undone every 3.3 seconds. It's not the best defense, but it is a solid enough defense. We do have some skills of relevance. We have Initial Chill. The fact we have stocked is part of the reason we're able to use the Strength Potion like this anyway. In fact, it's the entire reason. Otherwise, it would just run out after the first use. Frankly, Brewmaster might have been doing nothing here. It's a 1 in 4 to send our board to the moon, but we were already in outer space. Like, you can't get that much higher than we already are. We have several good poison skills. Explosive Potions essentially being a second use of the Venomous Blade. So when this thing is going off, it charges 4 seconds into Strength Potion. So 0.8 seconds after this trigger, it will get charged 2 seconds by Pendulum. Then when this triggers, it's getting charged by Explosive Potions and Venomous Blade for another 6 seconds. So that's an instantaneous second use. Oh no, it's just a mess. There's so much charging happening. It's so good when you find the skills to support it. I've never had like any crazy synergy with Vat of Acid before. I've run runs with it. I haven't seen like the Venomous Blade, Explosive Potion, Self-Charge Nightmare. If you can find a slow enchant on something, you can also add Slow Burn and Creeping Poison to the list as well. And then obviously any poison skill is great when you're multicasting critting the poison and then multicast critting the burn derived from the poison. It's just very disgusting exponential scaling. It's a very strong card. It probably needs to get tier adjusted. I'd like to see it not just straight tier adjusted. I think Gold Vat of Acid might not be that crazy right now. So having it be the diamond version might be a little bit underwhelming, but Vat of Acid's crazy powerful. This was a run that had nothing going for it, and we just pivoted into Vat of Acid, and it completely saved the run. We never lost a match after going into this. And I think that is, in a nutshell, why I was willing to try to challenge myself and do the Mac win streak. It's because there's so many powerful late game things, like Vat of Acid, like Pendulum, like the fundamental mechanics of Boiling Flask with a Strength Potion, where it feels like if you're good at the game and you know what you're doing, and you take Income Start every time, you'll just find a broken thing to do with Mac. You'll make it work. It feels pretty hard to get nothing, although I will say with the massive economy nerf of the Alum getting worse and the Distillery going to Silver tier, maybe like the consistency isn't quite there anymore, especially with some of the broken pivots with Secret Formula haven't been removed. But it's still just a very strong character, and Vat of Acid is probably his #1 most broken card right now. Although maybe it's only so broken because of Strength Potion and might not deserve to be under that much of a spotlight. I think moving Strength Potion to Gold is actually a more important step than nerfing the Vat of Acid, because it's just very easy to find this synergy piece that breaks every single item, really. Anyways, that's enough rambling about the build. Let's wrap this up. Thank you for your time. If you made it this far, I'd really appreciate it if you could do the YouTube algorithm dance on your way out. Like, comment, subscribe. All that nonsense really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.